Family, it's Patrice with Patrice TV. Hey, welcome back to my channel, a channel where entrepreneurs can come to be inspired, motivated, encouraged through faith while getting the tips and the tools that they need to grow their business successfully. So today, what we're talking about are the things that I learned as an entrepreneur that I want to help other people with that, no one really told me about as far as growing my business. So I'm going to give you 10 tips today to help you be successful in your entrepreneurial journey. So tip number 1. You cannot do it all by yourself. You are not a robot. You got to get you some help. You cannot make all the appointments. You can't show up to everything. You can't put everything together. Like for me, I don't like doing anything when it comes to like accounting, bookkeeping, paper stuff. I don't like to do any of that kind of stuff. So I get help. Know what you can and what you cannot do. So I knew for me, when I first started, I thought that I needed to do every little thing, have a schedule for every little thing throughout the day. You will spend all day trying to do everything. And just like you see any other business, they have everyone doing something specific. So you may have like a 9 to 5, you do your job, what you do. So you have a manager, you have a supervisor, you have a floor manager, you have a team leader, you have a cashier, you have the person that bags the groceries, you have a person that puts the stuff on the shelf. You can't do it all by yourself. So one thing that I will definitely tell you to do is get you some help. And I know when you're first starting your business, you're like, well, I really can't afford to get me any help because I'm just starting and I haven't really made any money yet. What I did was get my niece. Like I have all these notebooks from contacts that I've met over the years of running my business. I have all their names and numbers in these different binders. So I took my niece and said, listen, I'm going to pay you X amount of dollars because I don't have to pay her that much. She's a child. I took X amount of dollars every week and paid her just to enter their name, their phone number, and put little notes in there if I wrote notes as to like where I met them, when I met them, what we talked about, things like that. So you can get someone like that. You can get someone who's in college that needs to make a couple of dollars, or someone who's in school who needs to have work history, right? And they may not necessarily get paid a lot for it, but they need to have it on their resume. So know that you cannot do everything by yourself. Get you some help. The second thing that I learned was when someone tells me no, I thought it was like no and that's it and that's forever. No is not a permanent thing forever. That just means not right now. And what I've learned is that when people would tell me no, I would just say, okay, no problem, fine. But I learned to ask questions. So what does that mean for you? Does that mean you're open, you're interested, but the timing isn't right? Maybe you just need a little bit more time to think about it. Do you want me to call you back? Ask those questions so you'll know what you're working with. So when someone tells you no, ask, what does that mean to you? Because no means different things to different people. And I learned that no doesn't always mean like, okay, no, don't ever call me again. Don't talk to me again. I never want to see you again. It can literally mean, you know what? I like what you have. I like your product. I like your service, but today I don't have the money, or today is just not a good day. Or, I may know someone who may need your product or service. So don't take a no and make it permanent. The third thing that I've learned is to under promise and over deliver. That is something I learned. You have to always under promise. What I'm saying is don't undersell your product. Don't belittle your product or service. That's not what I'm saying. Don't set these high expectations and then you can't meet them, right? Because the one thing about business, no matter how much marketing you do on TV, on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, it doesn't matter. Word of mouth is always going to be your number one marketer. So when you don't deliver on the service, you don't deliver on the product, you don't deliver on time, you don't give them the quality of product that they were looking for, or the service that they were looking for, when that friend of theirs in general conversation, they're like, you know what, I need someone to do my hair, I need someone to do my nails, I need an accountant, I need whatever it is that your service or business is, they're going to tell them, oh, you know what, I went to this person, whether it was good or bad, they're going to say, I went to this person and I love their service. Oh, I went to this person and girl, let me tell you, boy, let me tell you, the service wasn't good. That I could not work with them. They gave me so much trouble. They didn't follow through and they took my money. So you want to make sure you under promise, over deliver. The thing that I learned is choose your business partners wisely. Just because you've known them since you were in elementary school doesn't mean that you need to work with them. So you have to be able to work with someone that has the same vision that you have, but they may have a different skill set. Like you may have one person who's good with the customers and going out there marketing, and then you may have the other person that's good with like the IT stuff, behind the scenes stuff, but you both have the same vision, same goal, and want to have the same objective. So you want to have a person who's like like you. You're a person that shows up to work on time. You want your partner to be that same way. You want your partner to be dedicated. You want your partner to be loyal. You want your partner to, you know, spend their money wisely and be frugal. You know, however you live your life, your partner's kind of going to live it the same way when it comes to the basics of life. So you want to make sure that that partner understands it is a partnership, right? Because when it's your business and it's your idea initially, no one is going to be as committed to it as you are. So you have to have someone who has the same amount of commitment. And number 6, you must invest into yourself before you can ever expect anyone else to invest into you. If you don't spend the time, the energy, the effort in your business to build it, no one else is going to do that. If you don't take the little bit of money that you do have and invest it into your business, no one else is going to do it. And I am a firm believer of having multiple streams of income, and I do have several businesses that I run. And one of my businesses is a direct sales business. And it's always so interesting to me when I say to people, okay, you need X amount of dollars to get started. You need X amount of dollars to get your, business up and running off the ground. You need X amount of dollars for a website, business cards, whatever they need for the business. It's all optional. But when I tell them that, they say to me, well, I want to get a couple of customers first and I want to see how it goes. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? How does that work? What business do you know that works like that? If you go to the grocery store, you're going to go in there and get what you want to get. If you go in there to get milk and they say, oh, we wanted to see how many customers we had come in first and wanted to get some milk before we ordered the milk to put it on the shelf. What? That makes no sense. So you have to invest into your business no matter what it is. If it's a service business or product-based business, you have to invest into that first before you can ever expect anyone else to invest into your business. Number 7. One thing that I've learned is that you can build and become successful by either having mentors or making mistakes. And I choose mentors. Now, what I've learned is that, yes, you are going to naturally just make mistakes along the way. But to help yourself, not make so many mistakes and to cut your learning curve is to get you a mentor. Get you someone who's good at what they do in your field to help you. So, for example, like if most mentors, some of them, they charge a price, a cost for them to mentor you, and some of them do not. If you don't have the money to pay for the mentor, you need to find, different ways where you can volunteer your time to get that extra, experience and the knowledge that you need to grow your business. You need to be in the right place at the right time with the right people all the time. Like anytime there's a networking event going on, a social event, anything that will help you to grow your business, you need to be there. You need to be connecting and meeting with people because you're going to meet the right person that's going to help you move to that next level. So like I said, you want to have a mentor or learn by mistakes. And when you're learning by mistakes all the time, you are losing money because mistakes cost you money. Number 8, be honest, be ethical. I am telling you, no matter how much money is on the table, you always want to be honest. You don't want to put yourself in a position where you're, like, okay, I'm going to lie a little bit about this or not be as truthful about that because this is a good contract to get this money, or I'm going to get this great sale over here. Because once you do it one time, it becomes easier and easier for you to do it time and time again. And I'm that person, like when you lie, I'm just like, why would you lie to me? Why would you not just tell me the truth and let me make a decision? Because I made a decision based on the untruth that you told me, right? So be ethical, be honest. People will respect you so much more and do business with you a lot longer and send you more clients when you are honest with them. That doesn't mean you have to tell them all your business. Like, look, I really am trying to decide whether I'm going to pay my rent or am I going to buy, a new software system for my business. You don't need to tell them that kind of stuff. But when it comes to them and their service that they're getting from you, you do want to be honest and ethical with them. So always be honest with them. Next thing is number 9. Be okay with working without seeing the results. We live in an instant gratification world. Everything is instant. The popcorn is instant. Going to the store is instant. You pull up, they bring the groceries out to your store because you ordered them online. Everything, we do now requires well, we get a lot of instant gratification, let's say like that. But when you're building and running a business, you need to understand you may not get the results that you're looking for right away. So be okay with working and not seeing the results right away. So for example, if you're just starting your business and you said, you know, I want to make at least $10,000 a month starting out, but right now you're only seeing about a good 2,000 here, 3,000 there, and it's not coming together how you want it, that's okay. Keep working. It will eventually come together. It's just a part of the process. Everyone has their process that they go through, and it's just a part of your process. So be okay with working and not seeing the results. And number 10, know when it's time to bail. Know when it's time to get out of there. Sometimes, you know, we work in environments with other people, and, you know, in the beginning it's all well and fine, it's good, the environment is good, the people you're working with are cool, everybody's on board, but then it gets to a point you have to leave. Because for me, when I was working in my business, I'm still working that business, but I decided to, you know, do something a little different. I was working with a whole bunch of other people. Like, we all kind of had the same goals and objectives, same plans, things like that, but different ideas here and there. But over time, the environment became toxic. Like, I was like, I dreaded going to my office on the days that I would go to my office, because those people would be there. Their energy was not good. They always had something negative to say about this person and the next person. It was like, you know what? Mind your business. I am that person. Mind your business. Is it going to help you? Is it going to help you grow? Is it going to put money in your pocket? Does it do anything for you mentally, spiritually, financially, to make you a better person? If it's not, and if you cannot help that person to move to another level, mind your business. Stop talking about them. So I learned that, you know, even though in the beginning everything was it's like a relationship, you know, that relationship you started so great, it's so good, everything is going well, and then over like 2 years things start to change, it become toxic, and it's like you kind of hold on to the memory of how good it used to be, so that's why you're still there. But then you realize, yo, I gotta go. This is draining me. This is killing me. I got to get out of here. And that can happen in business as well. So when you feel yourself feeling, you know, having anxiety, you feeling sad all the time about your business, you're not excited about it, the environment is not good, the people that you're around not good, it's time to get out of there. Keep your same dreams, keep your same goals, but find a new environment to do what it is that you're doing. So those are my 10 tips that I've learned from myself as an entrepreneur that, you know, no one ever told to me or explained to me as far as running a business. So take these 10 tips, write them down, use them. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel and turn on your notifications so you'll know when I upload my next video. Until the next time, peace.